This story took a couple of years. This story took place a couple years ago and my house had a pool. You know what? Hold that thought, because we will come back to that later in the video. I was just enjoying the house, maybe watching some TV, collecting rocks, creating an ether portal in my backyard. You know, classic kid activities. But then an old friend comes to the crib. For the sake of the story, we'll call him Sean. So me and Sean are having a good time, maybe starting up some small talk. So, how was your day? I got sued by a guy that sells shovels. That's cool, man. Wait, why do you need a shovel? Everything's going usual except for one thing that happened that day. We got chickens! Oh, sorry, my mic kinda cut out. But we got chickens. Now, you know me. I'm black, so, say goodbye! But this was my first time actually seeing a chicken in real life, so I immediately grew an attachment to them. And even though these chickens were pretty secure in our house and the chances of them escaping were very low, it was not zero. So we were taking good care of these chickens, feeding them seeds and watching them, well, exist. But one day, there was this one chicken that was not having any of that happy-go-lucky treatment. It was an ordinary day like usual. The chickens were screaming at like 8 in the morning. We go to the chicken pen to feed them their seeds or whatever chickens eat. But something happened. I kid you not, this chicken had a savage bone in his body because the moment we opened that door, he just dashed out of the door and started running. Like, what? Why? You are living in luxury. So this man just goes torpedoing out of the shack, and with no time wasted, I follow along. But it was until I chased him that I realized I'm not just chasing the ordinary chicken. Because bro starts outrunning me. Bro, do you know how much it takes to outrun a toddler? Kids have near limitless stamina, and you're telling me a mere chicken is running faster than me? Man, that's saying something. This chicken is a different breed, but this man's reign of savagery did not last long, because after he dashed down the stairs to our backyard, he was pretty cornered. Because we had a pool, remember? The pool took a good amount of space in the backyard, so the most he could run is like up to the soccer court. And I know this chicken ain't got enough energy to run the full court around me. The only court you finna be running is the food court, no cap. Bro was cornered, with the pool behind him and me bolting in his direction at light speed. He only had one option left. This chicken went out in only the most legendary way possible. There is a reason why it's been a couple years and I still remember this. Yeah, he took a leap of faith. Bro just hopped off the ledge. He just spread his feathery arms and took the quivering jump of his life. And at this point, I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed at this man's determination. I am flabbergasted at this chicken's will. So flabbergasted that I forgot one core detail about chickens. They can't fly! And if I were to estimate how large the width of the pool... And if I were to estimate how wide the pool was, I would say that it's like just under the size of an American school bus. Classic American school bus. Why am I whispering? But since this chicken didn't really have the best power boost and he didn't really have enough time to charge his jump either, this man almost made it to the other side, but it was like a half foot longer than his jump, so he kind of just ended up getting swallowed by the pool. Don't worry, he didn't die, he just got all soaked up in water. Now that I look back at it, I do not feel bad for this man. Like, if I was in his position and I got the opportunity to escape, you ain't gonna catch me slipping. Or should I say, swimming.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Audience? Laugh!
This ain't it, Chief!
Come on, guys, you have to agree that was a good one. Don't you look at me with that face.
Damn, fam. You got the whole chat laughing.
Laugh!